For those of you that are gathering, I'll tell you when to transition, Sarah. For those of you that are gathering, it'll be just 1 second. We're just waiting for people to get online. We don't have any pitter-patter music going on right now because Kay's not here. No one's here to play for us. We'll give people a second to log on. I sound what? That's good. It's supposed to be loud so people can hear me. All right, go ahead and transition, Sarah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to St. Bartholomew's Episcopal Church online. And for those of you who worship with us in person, you will see that I am in my junky clothes. Today's normally my day off, but I've been here. Sarah's been helping me all morning as we work on our sound and get our sound dialed in. I just ran a test for about an hour as Ken Dickensheets, who's our sound guy, did a bunch of adjustments for us and everything. So hopefully you're hearing me much more clearly and loudly than ever before. I see Mike and Carol are watching at least. And so Mike and Carol, hopefully you'll just give me some feedback that you're hearing everything okay. Special thanks to Sarah, who's upstairs. This is her first time running everything. She's scared to death. She's got buttons to push and things to click, so she's terrified up there. But she's going to do great. All that being said, I wanted to give you an update on a couple things relating to our COVID protocols that are going to be changing over the next several weeks, some of which you'll see pretty quickly, some of which we will roll on sort of slowly. These are, the vestry and I met on Tuesday. It's kind of a soft opening for most of these things. It's just going to take time to get up to full strength. The first and foremost is if you have been vaccinated, we are not going to require masks in the sanctuary for people that are vaccinated. We want to encourage everybody to get vaccinated if you can, to get vaccinated if you feel it's appropriate for you, outside of if you've got particular health issues. I was vaccinated in mid-March, I guess it was, just before and after Easter. No problems. Everything's been great, and I'm thankful for that. I want to encourage you to think about it and to pray about it and make the decision that is best for you and for our community. If you've been vaccinated, you are more than welcome starting this Sunday to not wear your mask inside. The bishop has given us permission to release the mask wearing inside for people that are vaccinated. We want to be sensitive and accommodating to people who, A, are either not able to get vaccinated for health reasons, but B, most and more prominently, I think, is our kids that are under 12 who still have some complications from COVID if they get it, and so we want to help them by not getting too close to them. If you haven't been vaccinated, you are still more than welcome to church. We want to encourage you and require you to wear a mask. At that being said, I can't check everybody. No one's got to bring their cards. This is completely honor. If you've been vaccinated, then you don't have to wear your mask. If you do, we want to encourage you to wear a mask in both our buildings. And it's both of our buildings because the parish hall starting Sunday will be open. We will be able to be back in the parish hall, which is fantastic news for all of us. We'll be able to go over there and sit down and have a cup of coffee and those things. Obviously, with that happening, that's a bigger endeavor than you think. We have been out of the parish hall for ostensibly 15 months. We don't currently have a sexton, someone to clean up, and so there's stuff in the parish hall that's just going to need to be moved. We're going to have to set up some chairs and get some things cleaned up. We'll do some of that work this weekend, but be sensitive to where this is a soft opening as we roll in this process. And so we'll begin to open up the parish hall. There will not be food this week. We're going to start bringing the food teams back here shortly over the next couple weeks until we have them back up and running as well. If you're on a food team, know that you'll be hearing from Sarah shortly about a schedule that's coming out. Last but not least, the big question that all of you have is communion. What are we going to do for communion? What is the bishop allowing? If you read the bishop's protocols, you will have seen that the bishop is allowing us to go to communion by intinction, which is where you dip the wafer in the cup. I will tell you that the vestry and I had that conversation. We are not wholly comfortable with that yet for a variety of reasons. One, I will tell you that every study that I've ever seen says that intinction is as dirty as taking the chalice directly, if not dirtier. I looked those all up again last week. The same story is the same story. So with that being said, we wanted to find a way to accommodate communion for all of us. So we are going to channel our inner Methabaptists inside of us. Some of you, this will, warm you to the cockles of your heart as you've experienced this before. So we will do wine. We will have a little tray with little glasses, and you'll be able to partake of wine during communion in that way until such time as we can go back to a common cup. All that being said, those are the three big changes. The communion change won't happen for another couple weeks. We're shooting for June 14th for full communion, mostly just because we have to get the stuff has to get here. That's I have to train those people that help with stuff. What are their names? The lay Eucharistic bearers, the chalice bearers have to be trained on how to do that. We've got to come up with a system to do that. The stuff has to get here for me to know how it works. And so I've actually called some Methodist friends and asked them, and they've been very helpful. So that's how we're going to proceed forward. So we're rolling things on slowly but surely. Things are coming back to normal in our church life. I see if you're on and you have a particular question, by all means ask, and I'll try and address it as best I can. Those are the three biggest changes that we have coming, the things that are going to you'll see. Again, masks going away this week. We'll be in the parish hall soft on Sunday. The following week, more robust and increasing each week until we get through Father's Day. And I think that is about all the news that I have that's fit to print. I'm glad that you can hear me. Hubcaps in a shot. That's right, Jack. The hubcap of Christ. That's all the news that I have that's fit to print. I'm glad you guys can hear clearly. I'm glad we've got everything and nothing else. There are at least 5 people on right now who are seeing that we are here working during the week and that everything on Friday at 12:29 was working exactly as promised. I cannot promise that by the time we get to Sunday that will be the case, but we got it all running right now, so this is the best we can do, and we just keep trying to muddle forward. All that being said, thank you all for watching. Please share this on your feed with some other friends and make sure that we get everybody from St. Bartholomew's who's aware. There will be a letter coming out with all of this as I try and get it done this afternoon. Again, thank you to Sarah for coming in. She was just in the office. She just had to walk over. She's working today, coming over and doing that for me. All that being said, as I always say, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and most importantly, do good things. I'll see you guys on Sunday morning at 9:30, mask-free if you're vaccinated.